everyone, myself Sravanthi, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Data Science and Cybersecurity in MLR Institute of Technology. Today my topic is derivations, leftmost derivation and rightmost derivation. Here I am going to discuss what is derivation, what are the types of derivations with an example. So first, what is a derivation? Derivation is nothing but we are going to derive a string. We are going to have some terminals, nothing but we are going to have some string. That string we are going to derive it from the productions. So here we are going to start the deriving a string by step-by-step procedure by taking a string and we are going to generate the string from the production rules. See here, the process of deriving a string, a step-by-step process of generating a string from the start symbol of a grammar by repeatedly applying the production rules. Let us take one example. Suppose I am having this is my production rule and I am having E tends to ID. Then the string I am going to generate is ID plus ID. In order to generate this string, I need to start these by taking these production rules. I need to start deriving the string by taking the start symbol itself. So a step-by-step process of generating a string. I am going to generate this string ID plus ID from the start symbol of my production. So this is my production rule. From this production rule, I am going to take the start symbol, that is nothing but E is my start symbol. And by repeatedly applying the production rules based on the given string, I am going to derive the given string. So that is nothing but derivation. So derivation is nothing but replacing a given string's non-terminal by the right hand side of the production. So that means that here a production is consisting of left hand side and right hand side. So the left hand side will consisting of the non-terminals and coming to the right hand side, it's a combination of terminals and non-terminals. So we are going to derive or we are going to replace the given strings non-terminal by the right hand side productions. So nothing but this is my grammar. In this grammar or in this production, this is my left hand side and this is my right hand side. So the right hand side non-terminal, I am going to replace it by the production rules. So suppose let me take this is my start string. E plus E is my start string. So this is the right hand side and this is my left hand side. The right hand side non-terminals are going to be replaced or nothing but we are going to derive the production rules step by step procedure until I get the given string. So that is the right hand side of the production rules. The nothing but the non-terminals are replaced by the right hand side of the production. So here I am having E. E is a non-terminal. This non-terminal is replaced by the terminals. Nothing but here what is the string I am having ID. So these capital E, nothing but the non-terminal can be replaced with the right hand side production. The right hand side production I am having is ID plus E. ID plus E. So again ID plus again E is also a non-terminal. These non-terminal again replaced by the production rule of which I am having the right hand side production. So E is a non-terminal which is lying in the left hand side and these left hand sides the production is nothing but ID. We are going to replace the production rules right hand side thing. So that is nothing but I am going to derive the string ID plus ID. So there are two types of derivations we are having, leftmost derivation and rightmost derivation. Leftmost derivation is nothing but we are going to derive from in the right hand side, the leftmost part is going to be derived. So that is nothing but the leftmost derivation. Rightmost derivation is nothing but in the given production rule or in the given string, we are going to derive it from the right part. So that is nothing but the rightmost derivation. See here for leftmost derivation, the derivation in which the leftmost non-terminal is replaced first. That is nothing but here in the given grammar, we are going to replace the leftmost production rule. The leftmost non-terminal is going to be replaced. That is nothing but leftmost derivation. In the rightmost derivation, the rightmost non-terminal is replaced first. Then we will call it as rightmost derivation. It is mainly used in the top-down parser. It is mainly used in the top-down parser. So in the top-down parser like recursive descent parsing, in that concept we will be using these derivations. So which derivation we are going to follow, either leftmost derivation or the rightmost derivation. So here the leftmost derivation. So this is my production rule. From the context-free grammar we are going to take. So these are the production rules and I am going to construct the leftmost derivation for the string id plus id into id. So I need to derive these string by applying the leftmost derivation. So these are the given production rules, and I'm going to apply the leftmost derivation, and I'm going to derive the string id plus id into id. So to derive any string, we need to start it from the start symbol. So what I'm having here, e tends to e plus e. So as it is my start symbol, I'm going to take e tends to, or e produces e plus e. E produces e plus e. So I'm applying the leftmost derivation. So I need to derive the leftmost non-terminal should be replaced first. So this is my leftmost non-terminal. So these non-terminals should be replaced first. So what I need to replace? Here I am having id. The string I need to replace the non-terminal with a terminal, that is nothing but id. So I can replace it with the id. id plus e. id plus e. So the first character is replaced. So the next plus is existing. So the next what I am having, id into id. So I need to check whether this type of production rule is there in my grammar or not, in the production rule or not. So I am finding this I can replace this e with e plus e, or e star e, or open and close bracket e. I can replace in these by using these three. But according to my string, I am having id into id. So this is not valid. E plus e, I cannot substitute it. If I substitute here e plus e, so what I will be getting? E plus e means nothing but again I will be getting e plus e. So id plus id plus id. But the given string is id into id. So I cannot use e plus e over here. So I cannot also use open and close bracket e, because in the given string, the string which I want to derive, there is no flower brackets, or there is no brackets, and e is not there. So this is also not applicable. So I can derive these e non-terminal with e star e. So id plus e star e. id plus e star e. So the next one is id is derived. So the next e is nothing but the next character I am having is id. So now I can replace this e with the id, nothing but the terminal I am going to replace. So the next one is star capital E. So id plus id star. So e is nothing but I can replace this e, left hand side e production, I am replacing it with the terminal, that is nothing but id. So the string I got is id plus id into id by applying the leftmost derivation. By applying the leftmost derivation, I am going to derive the given string by applying leftmost derivation for the given production rules. So next one is rightmost derivation. So the rightmost derivation is nothing but the derivation in which the rightmost non-terminal is replaced first. So here the rightmost non-terminals. Let us take for example e produces e plus e. So this is my left hand side and this is my right hand side. In the right hand side, I am going to replace the rightmost one. The rightmost non-terminal should be replaced first. So this is nothing but the rightmost derivation. If I derive in the right side, the leftmost non-terminal in the right side, if I derive, this is nothing but leftmost derivation. If I derive these first, then we will be calling it as rightmost derivation. RMD we can call it as. So rightmost derivation, the derivation in which the rightmost non-terminal should be replaced first. So mainly this rightmost derivation is used in the bottom-up parsers like LR parser, LALR parser, LR of one parser. So in that parsers techniques, we will be applying this rightmost derivation. So let us take the example. Construct rightmost derivation for the given production rule for the given string id plus id into id. So I need to derive this one, and I am having these are my production rules. I can take e produces e plus e or e produces e star e. We can take any production as they both are pointing to the start symbol. So now let me take here e produces e plus e. E plus e I am taking. So what we are going to do here, we are going to derive the string from the right part. So nothing but, so the rightmost non-terminal should be replaced first. Here we are going to derive the rightmost non-terminal. So in the string, in the RHS side, the rightmost non-terminal I am having is e. So these should be replaced. So what I am having here? What is the string I am having? ID plus ID into ID I am having. So what is the thing here? Plus is already existing. So now I need to have ID into ID. But if I derive this ID, I cannot get the given string. I will not get this given string. Let us see here. ID plus and E, if I derive here, E into E plus ID. But I am getting is ID into ID plus ID. So, but given string is ID plus ID into ID. So, to derive that, again I am going to derive this RHS part. Nothing but the rightmost non-terminal is replaced with E star E. Why? Because the given string is ID plus ID into ID. In order to get the given string, I am going to derive the rightmost non-terminal with other non-terminal. So, nothing but what I am going to get E plus E into E. E plus E into E. Now again check it. So what I'm having here E. So let me rewrite the E. What is the rightmost last one I'm having ID. So let me check for E is producing ID. Yes, E is producing ID. E plus E into ID. E plus E into ID. Next E plus E. E is what I'm having ID. ID into ID. So I got till here the string is derived. ID into ID. Plus is also existing. So the next one I am having is E. E is a non-terminal. We will be deriving only the non-terminals over here. So E is there. So E is nothing but here ID. So ID plus ID into ID. So the given string is derived by applying the rightmost derivation. Here in the rightmost derivation, we are going to derive the rightmost non-terminal should be replaced first. We are doing from the right side, and in the leftmost derivation, we are going to replace the leftmost non-terminal first. So this is nothing but the rightmost derivation. So let us see few examples here by applying the leftmost derivation and rightmost derivation. S produces T00T and T produces 0T or 1T or epsilon. Since this is my production, I am from the given grammar or from the given production, I need to derive. So these are the two strings I need to derive by using leftmost and rightmost derivation. So I need to apply the leftmost derivation and also I need to apply the rightmost derivation. So here the start symbol I am having is S produces T00T. T00T. So what is the string I need to derive here? 00 0010 is the string I am going to derive. So what I am going to apply? I am going to apply the leftmost derivation. Leftmost derivation. So here first I need to replace this T. So here the T I am having are the two things three are there here. 0T I can replace or 1T I can replace or I can replace it with epsilon. So with anything I can replace. So let me replace this T with 0T. I cannot replace T with 1T. Why? Because if I get here 1T, but here the start string in the string which I want to derive, the start symbol I am having is 0. But I am getting here is 1T. So I cannot use 1T over here. So I need to use 0T. 0T 00T. 00T. So I got here the 3 zeros. I already got 3 zeros. So I can replace the T with epsilon. Epsilon is nothing but empty. Nothing is there over here. 0 epsilon 00T. So epsilon is nothing but what I will be getting 000T. 000T. So this 000 I got. So the next character which I need to get is 1. So at this T I should replace with 1T. 0 0 0 1T. 1T I am going to replace. Why? Because I am having here in the string 1 is the character I am having. So I am replaced it with 1. So 0 0 0 1. So the next character I am having is 0. So I should replace it with 0T. 0T. Next. So I got the whole string 0 0 0 1 0. So this T I can replace it with the epsilon. I can replace this T with the epsilon. So what I will be getting 00010. So this is the given string which I have derived by applying the leftmost derivation. So in the same way for this string also we will derive here S produces 11001. By applying the leftmost derivation we are going to derive it. So what is the start symbol I am having here? S produces S produces T00T. S produces T00T is the start symbol I'm having. So what I am having here, the first one I am having is 1 is my first character. So this T should be replaced with the 1T. I should replace this T with the 1T. So S produces 1T00T. 1T00T. I have replaced this T with the production 1T. Why? Because in the string, the start symbol I am having is 1. So S produces, there are two ones are there. Already I have two zeros. So I need to again derive this one. So nothing but T produces 1T00T. So nothing but here what I will be writing, T produces 1T. Here T produces 1T. So this is pointed here, this is pointed over here. So next, double one I got, 00 already I have. So the T can be replaced or be produced with epsilon 00T. Nothing but here I will be getting here T produces epsilon. T produces epsilon. Now next, 1100T. So T can be replaced with what I got here, 1100 already I got here. So the next what I need to get the string is 1. So 1 means what I need to replace the T with 1T. So T produces 1T. So 1T is produced. So what I will be getting, 11001 is the string which I can derive from the by applying leftmost derivation. So these two strings I have derived by applying the leftmost derivation. Let us apply the rightmost derivation. So the rightmost derivation is nothing but we are going to produce or we are going to replace the rightmost non-terminal first. Here I am replacing or I am concentrating on the leftmost terminal. Now we are going to apply the rightmost derivation and I am going to derive the rightmost non-terminal first. So here S produces, as this production is we need to derive the strings by taking the start symbol and then we can derive by applying the production rules. So that is the reason I am taking the first one as the start symbol as S. T produces T00T. So for the same string, I am going to derive by applying the rightmost derivation. So already I have two zeros. I need to replace this 1 0 I need to get. So which one I need to replace? This T should be replaced. T should be replaced. So with what I can replace? T00. So this T I can replace it with 1T or 0T. So let me replace it with 1T. Let me replace it with 1T. T produces 1T. Why I am replacing it with 1T instead of 0T? If I replace it with 0T, what I will be getting is T00 0T I will be getting. But in this I am having three zeros, but here these again T. In this way also we can derive, but I am applying the rightmost. I replaced it with 1T. We can also do with this also. We can do this with this also. I'll show this way also. So see here, T produces T00 1T. So again T00 1. What I am having 0. So nothing but I can replace the T with T produces 0T. 0T. Now next, 0010. This whole string substring I got here. T produces T0010. So this T can be replaced with the epsilon. So T produces epsilon. So T0010. 0010 is the string I have replaced. So the next startingly, what is the non-terminal I am having? This is the T is the one non-terminal I am having. So this T I can replace it with, here I am having 0. So I am going to replace it with the non-terminal 0T. 0T is the string I have replaced. So now from rightmost I am coming and I am replacing the left one. So what I will be getting here is 00010. So the T produces epsilon. So this is the thing I can replace it with applying the rightmost derivation. So let us see how I can replace this one. So I am telling I took here 1T. So I can also take T produces 000 So T 000 is nothing but this T can be, initially I am having T00T, nothing but T is replaced with 0T. T is replaced with 0T. So I got here T00, this 0T is replaced. Instead of this T, it is replaced with 0T. Now here I got here 000 is a thing already got. I need to replace it with the 10 string. So nothing but T produces 00. So this T I can replace it with 1T. So 1t. So next I can replace this t triple zero 1. This t can be replaced with 0t. T produces 0t. And then next I can replace it with t produces epsilon. T triple zero 10 epsilon. Nothing but this t also can be replaced with epsilon 0 0 0 1 0. So in the same way in both I can apply and I can get the rightmost derivation, the given string. The same thing I am applying for 11001 rightmost derivation. Rightmost derivation. So S produces T double zero T. So by applying the rightmost derivation. So rightmost derivation for the given string is 11001. So 00 already existing. So in the end I need to get is 1 and at the left I need to get is 1. So I can replace these T with the rightmost non-terminal should be replaced first. So this T I can replace it with the 1. T produces 1 T. So nothing but T double zero 1T. T double zero 1T. Now this T I can replace it with the epsilon. T produces epsilon. Nothing but T double zero 1 epsilon. Now 0 0 1 I completed. So I left over it with 1 1. So I'm by applying the rightmost non-terminal. So this is completed. The left I'm having is the T is there. So I can write it with T produces 1T. Nothing but 1T double zero 1. Again T produces 1T. Why? Because I'm having two ones. So double 1T double zero 1. Next T produces epsilon. Nothing but double 1 0 0 1. So double 1 0 0 1. So in this way we can derive the given string by applying the leftmost derivation and the rightmost derivation. So the one more example here. S produces A 1B. A produces 0A or epsilon. B produces 0B or 1B epsilon. So here how I am going to derive by applying the same leftmost and rightmost derivation. We are going to derive this one. So what is the starting symbol I am having? S produces A1B. S produces A1B. So what is the string I am having here? 0 0 1 0 1. I am applying the leftmost derivation over here. 0 0 1 0 1. So here I am replacing A. So I can replace A with 0A or epsilon. There are two productions for A, that is 0A and epsilon. So I should replace that with 0A. So nothing but here 0A 1B. So A is replaced with 0A. A is replaced with 0A. So 0A 1B. So again A is there in the leftmost. In the right side, rightmost, in the right RHS side, I am having the leftmost terminal is A. So again I can replace A with the epsilon or 0A. So I am replacing it with this A produces 0A. So nothing but 0 0 A 1B. Now I got the first two strings as 0 0. So I can replace this A with the epsilon. A produces epsilon. So nothing but 0 0 epsilon 1B. Now again 0 0 1. 0 0 1 is completed. I am left over with 0 and 1. So now I can replace these B with 0B or 1B. But according to the given string, the first one I am having is 0. So I should replace it with 0B. B produces 0B. So nothing but 0 0 1 0B. And again, so the next one I am having is 1. So I should replace it with the 1. B produces 1B. Nothing but 0 0 1 0 1. So this is the string we are going to get here. 1B. Nothing but B produces epsilon. So 0 0 1 0 1. So this is the leftmost derivation for this given string 0 0 1 0 1. So the same thing we will apply for the other string, that is 1001. S produces A1B. So now here I am going to apply the leftmost derivation by replacing the leftmost terminal. First replacement is done for the leftmost one. So A produces, what I am having here, 1. So I can replace here A with epsilon or 0A. Here the first one I am having is the A. A is a non-terminal. This A non-terminal can be replaced with 0A or epsilon. But I should replace it with epsilon only. I cannot replace 0A. Why? Because my starts in the string, the start symbol I am having is 1. So here it is starting with 0. So I cannot apply 0A. I can apply only is epsilon 1B. Epsilon 1B. Now I got here 1B. A produces epsilon. 1 is existing. So the next I need to derive is 1001. 1B. So B I can replace it with 0B or 1B. but I should replace it with 0b. Why? Because the next string or the next character I'm having is 0. So nothing but B produces 0b. Nothing but 0b. Again, I'm having one more character is nothing but 0. B produces 0b. Nothing but 100b. I got here 100. The next B I can replace it with 1b. B produces 1b. Nothing but 100 So I got a whole string. So now the B can be replaced with the epsilon. B produces epsilon. Nothing but 1001 epsilon. So we'll be getting 1001. So this is the two strings which I have derived by applying the leftmost derivation. So now the same thing we will be applying for the rightmost derivation. So the rightmost derivation again is S produces A1B. A1B. So now I am applying 00101. So in the rightmost derivation, we are going to replace the rightmost non-terminal first. So here the B should be replaced. What I am having the string is nothing but 1 is the thing I am having. So here the B I can replace it with 1B or 0B or epsilon. I can replace it with anything. So A produces 1. I am replacing it with 0B. I am replacing it with 0B. So here what I will be getting here 0B is nothing but B produces 0B. Now here 1 0 I have. The next one I need to get is 1. So I need to replace it with B produces 1B. A101B. Now 101 is completed. So I can replace B with epsilon. So nothing but here B produces epsilon. A101. A101. Now A can be replaced with 00 or epsilon. But here I am having the string is consisting of two zeros. So I should replace with 0A instead of epsilon. So A produces 0A. So nothing but 0A 101. A produces 0A. So 00101. So this is the string which I have derived from by applying the rightmost derivation for the given string. So the next for these string also we are going to apply the rightmost derivation. S produces A1B. So what I am having the last string is 1 I am having. So I can replace it with the 01 and B. I can replace B with the productions rules 0B or 1B or epsilon. So but I will be replacing it with the 0B. Why? Because in the string here I am having 1, but in A terminal, in the A production I don't have a 1 terminal. So I need to derive the whole thing B only. So here A produces 1. So what I am having here, B produces 0B. B produces 0B. Next I have 1 0 I got here. So the next one is A 1 0. B I can replace it with B produces 0B. B produces 0B. 0B is produced. So the next I am having is 100 I got. So the next one I need to derive is 1. So A produces 100. B produces 1B. Nothing but 1B. So here I can replace B with the epsilon. So A produces 1001. 1001. Now again A can be replaced it with epsilon. Nothing but 1001. Here I didn't derive the A1 by 0A. Why? Because the star symbol I am having is 1. But in A production I don't have 1. Okay, so that is the reason I have derived the B thing by applying the B production or B terminal I have derived, and directly I placed A with a epsilon. This is the reason why, because in A production I don't have any 1 terminal, 1 productions. I have only 0A or epsilon productions are there. So that is the reason I derived B. So these are the two strings which I have applied the leftmost derivation and rightmost derivation, and I have derived the strings. These are the strings I have derived. Thank you.